She's gone, not missing, but nowhere to be found for months. Sarah Ferguson has reportedly vanished from public life as the shadow of Jeffrey Epstein starts looming again. Multiple countries, secretive stays, and now New York? As per an explosive report by Radar Online, insiders now claim this isn't random. In fact, they believe it's calculated, because behind the scenes, there's growing fear that the Epstein scandal isn't finished, and it may be circling back to names we already know. As per reports, Ferguson hasn't been seen publicly in the UK since December. Instead, she's been moving from the UAE to Switzerland, through the French Alps and Ireland, before reportedly finally arriving in New York. Sources describe her current situation to Radar Online as transient, a stark contrast to the structured, high-profile life she once lived within the royal fold. And now, she's reportedly staying with a longtime friend, American actress and businesswoman Priscilla Presley. So why the sudden movement? Insiders claim Ferguson is bracing for the possibility of renewed scrutiny as investigators continue revisiting connections tied to Jeffrey Epstein, even though she has not been formally questioned. The expectation alone, sources say, is enough to keep her on edge. There's a growing sense that she's staying under the radar while preparing for what could come next. Any discussion of this situation inevitably circles back to her former husband, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor. His past association with Epstein has been the subject of global scrutiny for years, and now reports suggest the former prince has recently faced further legal pressure, including questioning related to alleged misconduct during his time as a trade envoy. While Ferguson herself has not been directly implicated, the proximity to the controversy continues to follow her. Those close to Ferguson reportedly describe a carefully managed existence, a small circle of trusted contacts, minimal public appearances, and a constant awareness that attention could resurface at any moment. From the outside, it may look like travel, but internally, sources say, it feels more like waiting to see if scrutiny intensifies, waiting to see what comes next. Beyond the headlines, there's another reality: financial uncertainty. Ferguson is reportedly exploring opportunities in the United States, including the possibility of a memoir, but insiders say publishers are cautious. As reported earlier, any project tied to Sarah's name now carries perceived reputational risk, especially given the sensitivities surrounding Epstein. Deals that might once have been straightforward are now far more complicated. Amid all this, one constant has emerged: Priscilla Presley. Their friendship, strengthened over the years and linked through Presley's late daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, has reportedly become a support system during this uncertain period. Sources say Presley has been encouraging Ferguson to stay engaged and to consider rebuilding her life in the U.S., not as it once was, but as something new. Those within her circle believe the coming months will be critical. Ferguson is now balancing public scrutiny, financial realities, and the search for long-term stability, all while navigating a world that looks very different from the one she once knew. From royal privilege to an uncertain present, Sarah Ferguson is said to be finding herself at a crossroads. Will she manage to rebuild quietly, or will the past pull her back into the spotlight once again? For now, she waits.